So here we go. We're going to do a little analysis on the epic movie trailer from 2013. And first, I'll just let it go through the first part. That's not very useful. Let me make this bigger. Alright, right here at the very beginning of the scene, I noticed that they have a vignette going on. And they even make it fade in from really dark to much lighter. Right here you can see that nice darkened corner so that your focus is on that light right in the middle of the scene. That was one of the first things I noticed in this. We're moving along, you've got some motion blur going on there. And comping all of those together. Here you've got, it's kind of like the heads-up display we were working on in class this month. We got this lens in the front. It's got some camera blur in there. Let's see, you got different varying displays over here, and like the difference in brightness between right there on the leaves and out here to make it look like you're looking through a lens rather than just seeing the whole scene. That was an interesting thing that I saw. Let's see, do I see anything else? Similar thing here. There's some zooming out. Again, defocus, so you're focused on the middle of the scene right here. You got the edges kind of blurred out. Might be a little bit of a vignette again. And then as you get further out, everything's gone into defocus to give that better sense of depth. Let's see, well, a lot of lighting effects there. Obviously comping things together. All of the different animations. Let's see, do I see anything else interesting at the moment? It's hard to tell. There's some particles floating around in the air here that to make it look more realistic and more hazy, which is cool. You also got some fuzziness over at the edges with more focused at the center again. And there's some noise on the edge of that to make it feel more like a camera. More lighting. Let's see. Obviously there's more light streams back here and more particles in the air to give you more of an idea of where the light is coming from and looking like it's looking through kind of hazy, probably humid air since we're right by a lake right there. Again, there's some more of that hazy kind of dust feeling over here. And this is where I really saw the dust particles in the background. See that they're in this hole at the moment, and they've got sort of this haze look around everything, but there's also these independent little dust particles that are floating around in the background and just make it feel much more realistic. And they're really clear right here as they're running, they're kicking up that dust, and it's really increased. Let's see. Obviously a bunch of messing with the camera there. Whoop. That wanted to be right there. Let's go back. more defocus in the background, and like even on his foot here is much more out of focus than his face. It's hard to tell if there's anything else that I'm looking for. Ooh, look at all the butterflies right there. Those are a lot of fun, and also gotta comp all of those butterflies going through, which has gotta be challenging. There's more of the like lens dust and different camera focus. There's probably another vignette happening right there. And again, similar setup right there. And more of the just really nice environment here with the dust and the haze and the defocus, even though it's again so focused on the center with like there's probably more vignette going on again. And there's those nice particles in the air. And obviously the nice light source over here, making it illuminate just right so that the environment feels like they're in a hole with sunlight coming in. Let's see, I think there's a little bit of chromatic abrasion. I've been looking for that the whole time, but it's hard to see on just my screen, but I'm guessing it's probably in there. And there we go.